Welcome to the Tabloid Times News Podcast, the world's only hope for the truth, where we bring you the inside scoop on reality. Now, for our Empowering Ideas section, we will bring in some of the greatest minds on the planet to help answer the toughest questions that no one thinks to ask. We will bring you the truth and the answers you need to hear. Today with us, in the best panel ever known to talk radio, we have Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Thank you, everybody.
We have Eric Becker.
Hey!
And Art Vandelay, the well-known importer-exporter from New York.
Excuse me, I'm Dwayne Edwards. The name's Dwayne Edwards.
Anyway, today we are going to ask three important questions today, and I'll give Eric the first response to this question. How do you feel about wall hangings?
I don't like them. It's a barbaric practice that's been conducted for over 1,000 years in areas such as Greece and Cincinnati. I don't like hangings. They're not good.
I think wall hangings are a hallmark of Western civilization.
I mean, we all know Julius Caesar, after he was assassinated, Brutus took Caesar's body and made it a beautiful wall hanging across the Senate. It was one of the great hallmarks of Roman Empire architecture.
Sorry, I think we're on different pages here.
Robespierre wall hung 1 million people during the French Revolution.
See, you're proving... Okay, what I meant... I don't want to intervene very much because to have a truly intellectual conversation, I need to let just the greatest minds in the world go. But I think there is a bit of a discrepancy going on right here. To be clear, wall hangings... when I say the word wall hangings, as in the two crucial words in the question, I am not referring to execution.
Oh, that's not.
I am referring to, art, kind of like a tapestry. That is what I'm referring to in wall hangings. I will pose the question again to you, Eric. How do you feel about wall hangings?
Wall hangings are a barbaric practice that need to be discontinued in short order because they're destroying Western civilization and making my kids not love me anymore.
You have kids?
They don't love me because of wall hangings.
Wow.
Wait. I'm not saying that you're lying, but could I have evidence? Did they tell a court of law that the reason their hatred for you is wall hangings?
They go into my workplace and bully me.
Your work? Wait, you have a job?
I throw rocks at poor people for a living.
Whoa.
Wait. Who would hire you to do that?
So, Abe,
ISIS.
what's your take on this? We thank you very much for your thoughtful response, Eric.
Well, wall hangings are a very, very beautiful thing. We all know, the wall hanging of, Mussolini. Mussolini, great wall hanging. He was hung by the Italian rebels. There was the awesome wall hanging of Jesus. It was so popular that they kept on replicating it over the years.
Do I need to define
Jesus
wall
wasn't
hanging?
hung, you heretic.
Do I need to...
You do
pull
realize
out-
that he was crucified, and I think this is a good time to start talking about the death penalty.
You ugly
Because that
pagan.
debate has been raging on for 2017 years, and we still haven't sat down and just resolved this, guys.
You know what? I'm gonna take
First we have wall hangings, then we have crucifixions, then we have the guillotine, and we just need to figure out one way to do it.
You know what? I agree, because our laws should be... Draco really had a point. Punishing in jaywalking with death. Punishing in crossing a river with death. Punishment with death. The man even punished suicide with death.
So it sounds like, Eric, your opinions of execution differ from my good friend Abe here.
We can't wall hang people or execute people any longer. For some reason, whenever there's an execution and I take my kids to Baskin Robbins, they just throw their ice cream at me. I'm just like, I bought you ice cream, and they were like, we like Mom more.
Whoa, hang.
Whoa.
Oh.
I think you're trying to project your personal problems into this conversation.
How dare
I'm not. It's a direct result. It's an independent variable. The dependent variable is my children's love for me going down.
Whoa, calm down, everyone.
Whoa, wait. Here's a question that's been debated in the scientific community. What unit do you use for love? Because there's many different people who have many different theories for what is the proper unit of love.
I mean, there's the Frey. That's a popular unit. However, there's also
the Raymond, and that one's considered more universal. But then, of course, there's also measuring like beauty, like the Helens.
Yeah.
Like Helen of Troy.
Yeah, there's the Marvin Gaye. That's a decent amount of. There's
If you're talking about musicians, there's Steve Perry.
So, thank you guys very much for your.
I measure love by how much mustard my children put in my shoes when I go to work. If it's a higher amount, they don't love me. It's sad.
Oh.
I don't need this in my life.
Do you need a hot dog, man?
I don't want your hot dog. I want an
Hey,
execution.
have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh!
So, thank you guys for. Thank you. I think I've managed to get control of the conversation again. Let me just put that out there for all listeners. This is going to be controlled and thoughtful for our next question. we are going to solve problems and change lives through our thorough dialogue.
Man, you're such a comedian.
I know, you should be, what's the deal with observational comedy, guys?
So anyway, to you people who don't understand what it means when someone is talking, see, again, you're laughing at me. If you ran
We're
a game...
laughing with you.
Yeah.
You're just not laughing.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on, play along.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case at all. But while I have the floor, I'm going to pose the question. I'm going to ask it. The second question that we are going to get an amazingly amazing response to from everybody. I'm going to give Mason the floor first for this one, but all of you, I'm sure, will have a chance.
Hey guys, I just got here.
All of you will have a chance to answer this question. Now, the question is, if you ran a gas station, what would you have in your convenience store?
Well, now that I've just joined the conversation.
Hey, where's my time? I haven't been given any time to answer this question.
Well,
Go on.
Yeah, neither have I. Well,
Tick tock, tick tock.
I'm sorry.
Where's my time?
Look,
Where's
man.
my time?
Hey,
I have an answer.
I'm sorry. Look, Abe,
It's been
Matthew,
all
I'm
you.
sorry.
Art-
Wait, Matthew, how'd you get here?
I'm Dwayne Edwards, man.
Wait, how?
Where's my time?
All right, Abe Froman, answer the question now. Did you order if you were to rent a gas station, what would you have in your convenience store?
All right, Mason, get out of here. All right, so in my convenience store,
Nobody loves you, Mason.
I would have my best selection of wall hangings, and then of course, right next to them, I put a little sign that has a trigger warning.
Dwayne, can you perform CPR on my good friend Eric?
Yeah, I think I can save Eric. Okay, isn't CPR the thing where you
Don't touch me, you infernal beast!
Yeah, it's where you shave their chest and then steal their kidney, right?
Yeah, you have to make a small incision and peel the face back.
Okay, that's
Don't touch me!
Okay,
Don't touch me!
okay. It's only gonna hurt a little bit.
You can't do this,
Okay?
Dad! Boom!
All right, welcome back, Eric.
The furnace just exploded.
You are going to have an opportunity to answer this question. Abe has already shared his thoughtful opinion. If you ran a gas station, what would you have in your convenience store?
Lots of, good stuff. I would have at least 4 different types of combos.
Hey, you haven't given me a chance to respond yet. These two guys have been talking and talking, but I haven't been able to talk about what I would sell in my gas store.
And plus,
Your wife hasn't given you a chance either. Get out of here.
And plus, we're literally all on fire right now, and the building is collapsing. We've got to hurry it up and get my response in too.
Not
All
until
right.
my children love me.
Question
Whoa, that's
3.
not gonna happen. You know that.
Oh,
Let's
that's
stay in the
right.
realm of realism. Although,
Boom! Crash.
I think you've just got to learn to love mustard.
So, question 3. I'm not going to comment on how successful I thought the discourse was for question 2. If you were to colonize Mercury, what would you name the second settlement? Now, for the sake of time, I'm going to limit everybody to one sentence, no semicolons allowed. I will give Art Vandelay the floor first.
Well, I think Mason just sort of limited his sentence, which implies that I am running out of words. How do I make this clause run on and on? Oh no.
You're on your, 5th sentence.
What was the question?
Forgetful Fred, Eric, if you were to colonize
Whoa,
Mercury,
whoa, whoa! Why
what
did
would you
get-
name the second
he used
settlement?
his sentence already.
Yeah, that's his sentence.
Exactly.
All right, Mason.
Moderator,
Abe
you need to
Froman.
understand.
Abe Froman, one sentence. If you were to colonize Mercury, what would you name the second settlement? Onomatopoeia counts as a sentence. Last question.
No. What I would do is take a massive building, and I make it
Wait,
the first settlement.
is this
And I'll
Abe
call it
Froman,
settlement
or-
1, and then comma. I would take my giant thing and comma. I would take a humongous TV. I may make it the settlement and name it Fred, and then comma. After that, I would take the sun and I would blow it up.
Run-on
we don't need
sentences
that.
are an abuse of the one-sentence rule.
you
If
have
I
been-
was allowed
I am
to
going
tell
to.
him,
Hey,
I am
hey,
going to
Billy,
force a
my son,
takeover
so
of
he would
this
love me.
conversation.
Okay,
Dad,
I'm
is that
moderator.
you?
I'm the moderator. I have all the power here.
hi, Mom.
What type of tree would you most likely be reincarnated as? How do you feel about this? If you had the choice as to what kind of tree you would be reincarnated as, what would it be?
So, I think I heard the question correctly. What kind of tree would you like to plant? I think I'd like to plant a pine tree. Now, I think he mentioned something about reincarnation. And I'd like
Hello?
to just throw it out there that I,
Oh.
Dwayne Edwards, am actually the reincarnate spirit of both Deng Xiaoping, and the S&P 500, as well as Dow Jones.
Hang on. I've got a call here. It's a guy who wants to comment. You may not want to be reincarnated as tree, but be known that these trees are here in Mother Russia. Unknown country.
Wait, is this Vladimir Putin?
No,
Dad?
maybe it is maybe Putin. I cannot confirm if this is Putin.
Is this my dad?
No comment.
Why don't you love me, Dad? You're like my kids.
I'm
Hey-
sorry. I abandoned you in snow so you could wrestle Siberian bear.
The Siberian Bears kicked me out of their fighting club.
What? How do you get kicked out of Siberian Bear Fight Club?
They started throwing rocks at me, and I didn't like that much, so I put mustard in their shoes.
Oh, so that's where all that mustard came from. Oh,
So, hey Vlad, I was thinking of composing like a text or email. I started writing it, but I didn't finish.
cool. What is email on?
It was on my email server. I don't think you've read it yet because it hasn't been sent.
No. What is topic?
Oh, what is topic? I was gonna ask if you actually did meddle in the 2016 election, or if you do have troops in Ukraine, or if you do own territory in Georgia, or if you do respect minority rights,
Respect
Or-
women.
or if you did in fact do steal $40 billion from the Russian economy, or maybe
Wait.
He hung up.
We're getting a weak signal.
Right, I think he hung up.
I think he hung up after meddling.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for your time. We hope to have you again on the show. Your insight was invaluable,
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
in not
definitely.
valuable.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
We said some of the wisest
And
things
you,
ever.
and
We
plus,
changed
you agreed to
lives.
pay us.
This is on the Nickelodeon network, right?
Now, a word for our sponsors. Do you ever drive to Alaska by mistake? We're here to help. If you are like one of the multiple people who have the uncontrollable road trip attacks that take you to many different places in the country, we're here to help. Or Stop Sporadic and Uncontrolled Road Trips, Inc., or the SSAURTI. If you pay us to take your car away, we can make sure that you never go on another unintended road trip in that car again. If you call in the next 10 minutes and accept to pay the amount we say instantly, we'll throw in $100 to help you pay for public transit. Order now, or now. Call 1-800-SSAURTI or go to www.webquacksanonymous.com today. That was the Tabloid Times podcast. Thank you guys all so much for listening to our Empowering Ideas podcast, and tune in for our next one.
Billy, love me!